underway. And Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, is light years ahead of any competition. In its opening day yesterday, it grossed $4.3 million, according to Entertainment Tonight estimates. Now, two other movies also opened yesterday. The Mosquito Coast did respectable business, while the results for Solar Babies were dismal. Clearly, Star Trek IV is the movie to beat. Al Owens is with us now with a report on this movie that's rocketing to the top. Al?
John, after a successful search for Spock in Star Trek III, Mr. Spock and his fellow crew members of the Starship Enterprise are heading home. And instead of ticker tape, they've been met by lasers.
Warp speed, Mr. Sulu.
Star Trek is back at a theater near you. This installment, Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, takes Kirk, Spock, and the rest of the original Star Trek cast on a time travel adventure from the 23rd century back to the year 1986. As expected, the opening day of the film had Star Trek fans waiting in line through the wee hours of the morning.
I got here 6:30 yesterday afternoon.
They put a lot of effort into it, and they care about their fans.
Not to disappoint the fans, the movie makers put on quite a laser show for the film's opening night. You might think after 3 Star Trek movies, interest in the series could be dwindling. But according to the people coming out of this movie, it could be the biggest ever.
I really loved it. I love everything about Star Trek, and this is really the best movie of all the Star Trek series I've ever seen.
It was fantastic. It was worth a 130-mile drive to come down here and see it.
It was great. It was everything we've been expecting for the last 2 years. I can't wait for the next one.
And with sold-out signs and lines around the block, a Star Trek V might not be too far away. Star Trek IV isn't Hollywood's only holiday offering. There's plenty more to come. Eddie Murphy's Golden Child and Three Amigos starring Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase are expected to give the crew from the Starship Enterprise a run for their money. Lisa?
Al, it looks like all good news for Star Trek. Movie Track's poll takers were collecting ticket buyers' reactions on both coasts as Star Trek IV opened. The results, 4 stars out of a possible 4 stars. Crowds, as you've already seen, were mammoth. Of those polled, 47% said it was the best. 40% loved it, 10% liked it, only 3% were disappointed, and not one moviegoer rated this film a bomb. Movie Track predicts Star Trek IV may hit the top of the Christmas season's box office winners.
One of the other films